Hello everyone, my name is Dominique and today I caught this highlight on a stream. I thought it was a very good learning opportunity for people that are newer to WarThunder, and that's why I wanted to make a highlight out of it. Thank you Mugs for allowing me to use this clip, and I will link your channel in the description below. Okay, so here we are with the actual clip, and let me preface it by saying that I'm not perfect, and analyzing a video afterwards is always easier than playing in the moment itself. I will be pausing the video at certain intervals where I think that there are definitely good moments to be learning from, especially during the start of the engagement and the moment where I think the player got nervous enough to stop proper target identification. So let's start the clip and we shall see how it goes. First of all, I personally would stay in this position and try to identify all your targets. Know which targets you're firing at and what your strongest opponents are going to be. Second of all, that will be done properly in this clip is make sure you're angled properly to have the best chance of surviving enemy fire. The angling here is done pretty well. The angle is pretty good, about 60%, but you fire a shot third person. I would have taken a second or two, maybe longer, to make sure that first shot always counts. That is very important. Your first shot can basically decide an engagement. Now, here you've got three targets to shoot at. You've got a PD-76, which in my opinion, next to the M10 that will be later on in the clip, has the most dangerous gun possible out of all enemy tanks in your field of view. So I would personally be going for a PT that has heat advance, but of course, if you can kill another tank in a single shot, one gun less is always a good thing. The M6 is difficult to penetrate, but you've got about 130mm of penetration with this gun if you're using the highest penetration amount possible, which I'm assuming you do considering it's a premium Churchill. You take the first shot on the M6. It's a very good shot. You get the gunner and the breach. No problem with that. At this point, the PT is moving off, so actually not a problem anymore. You can discount that vehicle, that's no problem. Second shot, also really good on the side of the M4, but this is the first moment where I think the nerves kick in. You make a slight misplay. When I hit a target, I check on the modules in the top right of the screen and the crew members that I've killed. You can see you've killed 2 crew members out of 5 on the Sherman, which leads me to believe that every crew member in your line of fire currently where you're aiming is probably already dead. The best thing would be to do would be to aim for the driver and the machine gunner. If you can kill 1 or 2 of them, you will actually kill the Sank. The other option would be going for the side of the turret of the M6 again, but considering he might not have replaced his gunner yet, it might be a good idea, it might not be. At this point, I would have gone for that shot on the M4 in front of you, but sadly enough, you don't kill the driver and machine gunner, so the M4 Sherman survives. The second shot at the Churchill is aimed right at the gun. I know a lot of people do this in RB. I personally am really not a fan of it. I would either have gone for the gunner viewport, which is a weak spot on a lot of tanks, or aim a little bit lower and hope that you can penetrate his unangled armor. But it's no problem here. Again, panic sets in maybe. You de-angle your armor, never a good idea. The thing you could have done is either backed up to get more of your tank out of the field of view, or stayed in position. There's no need to move here. Get tracked by the M6 again, no problem. But here, second shot on the M4 Sherman, you've told me that you were aiming for his ammo. I would have gone, like I said before, for the front of the tank, killing either the crew or side of the turret, killing the gunner again, or maybe the breach, which would have effectively taken that tank out of the battle. Now, the M10 is a very dangerous opponent. The front of the turret is a possibility, or the side of the tank if he's not angled properly. In this instance, he's angled pretty well, and he's obviously hiding behind the M4. The only option you would have had here is to properly angle your tank again and go for the front of the breach of the M10, or as you tried before with the M6, go for the shot on the gun on the M10. The M6, he probably won't be able to penetrate you if you're angled properly. The M4 is in a world of hurt, he's out of the fight. The M10 at this point is the only tank that is dangerous anymore. You go for the M6, which is okay, you kill the M4, that's a good thing. I would have actually gone for a side of the M10 because the moment you had that opportunity, that was a kill shot. Here the M10 is basically lacking enough angle for you to kill that opponent. In the end, I hope people found this video at least somewhat instructional and gotten a couple of tips out of it. Basically, what you want to do is keep your awareness as high as possible, and in this case it was a pretty decent play. You could have come out of it better, but after all, every moment in WarThunder is a moment we can learn, and I hope that people enjoyed this video. I'm thinking of making more videos like these. Let me know what you think in the comments.